Welcome to the Women Without Excuses podcast. I am Alvine Yani, your host. We are continuing our examination of excuses. I ran across a fantastic article written by Christina Polchinski, published October 15th, 2020, that I must share with you. In this article, she lists 8 brands, or you could say 8 categories of excuses. Before we dive into the list, let's set me as our case study, starting a new exercise routine. You ready for the list? Let's go. Number 1 in the 8 brands of excuses is the I don't care excuse. That is where we convince ourselves we don't want or need whatever it was anyway. So I would say something like, maybe I should just work on loving myself the way that I am, just as I am right now, and leave this exercise stuff. Number 2 is the passive excuse. Life happens to us and it's beyond our control. That would sound like, my neighbor's dog barked all night. I barely slept at all. I cannot wake up early. Maybe I'll do it later. Number 3 is the generic excuses. We were born this way and can't possibly behave any differently. Me thinking, everyone in my family gets short-winded and we have fragile bones. So I don't want to hurt myself because, it's in my genes. Number 4 is the victim excuse. Nothing is our fault. We can't help it. Now that looks like I was forced to eat several plates at our office party last night and take home all the leftover desserts because I didn't want to seem rude and it was expected of me as well, right? It does not seem as if we are getting any closer to starting this early morning exercise routine, does it? 5, the everyone else excuse. That is, it's okay because everyone else is doing or not doing it. Yanni says, none of my friends are working out. We all like to be a little bit fluffy. 6 is the past precedent excuse. We've never been able to do it before. We've tried several times. Nothing has worked. Why would it work now? I would say, I'm not an early morning person anyway, and I have tried this particular routine before and it didn't work. You can even ask my family. I'm not exercising anytime soon because all these excuses has me on halt, right? 7 is the how things are excuses. What we want is not possible for us. We will never be able to overcome any disadvantage. This would sound something like, no one has taught me as a child the value of disciplined exercise. How can I expect to all of a sudden change and do this early morning workout routine? 8 is the done enough excuses. No one should ask us to do any more than we're already doing. And if so, it would push us to the brink, to our breaking point. For our case study, I would say, look, I already work long hours, manage my house. work on committees at the church and at the kids' school, this early morning workout is more than anyone could, should expect, on top of all I already do. Wow. 8 brands of excuses that I'm sure that we all at one time or another have used to excuse us or permit us from doing something that we should change or move forward on. This gives us a deeper look into excuses in real light for our real lives, so that we can live as women without excuses. Remember, it's not that we don't have excuses, but we do it anyway. You can find me at womenwithoutexcuses.com, where you can pick up a copy of my ebook, stay informed with what we're doing, and give us feedback. I would love to hear from you. I will actually post the listings of these 8 brands there so that you can have it in written form. Once again, thank you for joining me for this episode of Women Without Excuses podcast. And until next time, I will see you later.